again. Hold on. I'm joining it. They said I gotta lead a franchise or some shit. Hey, I put the broadcast up. I don't even remember doing no weekly training either. Hey, Sarah, can you get that fingernail clipper? Thanks.
Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. And on the return, here comes Adam Jones. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Hell no. Nah, if you want to, I don't care.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll run with Gillisley. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Here's Gillisley. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh, shit.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid,
it's
bro.
Green. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is
dumb as a bitch,
one of the
bro.
major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus
Damn.
30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
And that motherfucker.
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I
good.
just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
Good is. Let's go, man.
They see right through that
Big ass
defensively
nigga.
as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Rodgers now to throw.
I did. It is broadcast.
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
YouTube.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his
YouTube.
own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there.
Yeah.
They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay off on 1st down.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Yeah.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Uh-uh.
Ohio! Flex round! Ohio!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Damn.
And he
Oh,
fires one that's
motherfucker.
intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
That's my fault. I threw it to the wrong
So
motherfucking
the
person.
first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Gillisley. And he's going to bull his way forward
right there.
to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This is Gillisley. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Ooh, that was
he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Ooh.
Everyone understood their role on that play.
You gotta
3rd
get a
and
stop.
1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive linemen, but they didn't allow that to.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Let's
And
get
the
that.
Bengals have recovered it.
Hell no.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense.
I got to get my rhythm back. It's touchdown,
man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Flushed out right. On target over the middle to Hill. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for the Bengals. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10
my arm
at the
on
11.
that bitch.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I'm a stiff on the fuck out
that
there.
Scramble there on first down. He didn't force it.
Lucky I can't truck his ass. I'll go straight at that
made it a
motherfucker.
very manageable second and short.
Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
How, bro?
A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to let this go on the run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
319!
On second down, here's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And able to find Graham complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46. Rodgers to his tight end Graham on a big one. 47
they missed their
yards.
assignments, man.
So
that's
the line
how
of
he got
scrimmage
that
moves
shit.
all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He about to cough that bitch up again.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off.
Should have picked that.
Brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Rodgers now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Over here.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
We got 3 wide.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Procise down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now Rodgers to throw on second down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not.
You ain't even been watching the game. Watch out, nigga.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Oh, yeah.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there.
That's what
that
he
play got
said.
swallowed up.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Now Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A.J. Green, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens are in for 6. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is T.J. Logan to return it. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to
Drake lied to me, bro.
how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message,
don't matter what play it is.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
As long as you execute it.
4 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
Hello?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his left. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Hop back on
They'll
this
get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down.
Real quick.
Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Green with a catch.
Yeah, I'm about to hop on line, though, I guess.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Get my mind right, lungs right, all that good shit.
Earlier, now he's got a first down. They go play action here on first down. Throwing the out route and complete.
Man, he grabbed that. Come on, corners, man.
Able to slip across the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore
my sister
first
and
down.
shit. She had slipped. You know, they came down here from Columbus.
Hitting on
My
2/3
mom
of his
ended up
passes,
just eating
10
out.
for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
Yeah, she ended up letting her out that last probation.
And they'll try the ground.
You know, at her last court date.
And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Yo, I think this mission done, bro.
To throw, it's
Don't talk to this nigga.
He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
And That's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And able to find Green. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Oh, this nigga tried to one-hand that bitch. Come on, man.
You can draft the fastest.
That wasn't no good defense.
Guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's
man, that nigga got fucking balls. He didn't catch the ball. That wasn't no good defense. Nigga trash.
A little bit of tough catch, though, falls incomplete. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
He'll dump it off to Procise. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this.
Damn.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And left side here, it's Graham. And the ball is knocked out. And the Bengals have recovered it. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yo, Mike.
It's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in.
You on that Call of Duty?
Well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good
Nah,
about
I'm talking to my nigga. He locked up right now and shit. Call me that. But I mean, I end up just finishing the mission real quick. I really have just hit pause for a minute. Made a run. But yeah.
On any given pass play,
just let me know you hop on.
Exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Nigga threw that bitch slow as a bitch.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They'll set up to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Fuck that bitch.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd.
Move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. They're going to look to throw. A dump off for Dixon. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now.
Damn, what the
to 13
fuck?
seconds. It
Hell
was
type of
Darian
defense
Stewart
is
that
that?
time who was able to knock the pass away. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And Zuerlein pulled it. Zuerlein pulled it. It's no good. Wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
He'll drop the throw. That's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5".
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
And that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any point.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
On third and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The drive begins with a run by Dixon. And he's got room. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is it.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brent Grimes. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
This is pro size on the carry, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And that is incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was third and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that's complete. It's Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw here. Drops it underneath to Dixon. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Being chased out left. Shakes off the sag. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Equanimous St. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they'll run it here. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Rodgers. Buying time to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And Amendola with a catch. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. And they'll go on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
That's fine. Yeah.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. He's going deep for Brown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Valdez Scantling. And they'll get him down here at the 23. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. He'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're up by 1. They have the football. The key here, just don't do anything silly, right, Charles?
That's exactly right. You know, all the admonitions as they ran out there. Take care of the ball. Secure everything. Be tight in everything that you do. No let up. No crazy plays. And they can go home with a victory.
Let's see here if they can do all those things and hang on to this victory. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They stay on the ground. This is Gillisley again. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll go ground game here to the tailback. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Ravens, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.